Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Нырнуть тону. Погрузиться в безумие. Глава 2. Пирс взял дело Хокинса. Проклятую художницу обвиняют в том, что устроил пожар, который убил ее вместе со своей семьей. Единственная улика — страшная картина, которую она отправила отцу на транспортный указан на острова Дарквотер. Именно с этого места Пирс и начал расследование. Так. Поговорите с Пирсом.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Ладно, чё.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Где мапа?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Кто такой Фицрой? Кто такой Фицрой? Докинер Полтера.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Why do you treat us like this?
Как
And the
спрятать?
doctor, what did he say?
А,
He laughed.
My God. She will do it again.
Oh,
The girl doctor.
ты Фицрой?
nightmares.
Нет, не
Can
ты.
hear things and voices whispering. With its own consciousness.
You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up
There's
your
nothing
big
for you
mouth
here
once and
either.
for all.
Beat it.
Optimistic.
Пройти дай.
Are
There's
you
nothing
stupid
for you
or
here
what?
either.
Even your captain told you
Beat
not to
it.
stick your noses around here again.
Больные,
This
что
isn't
ли,
your
блядь?
home, you bunch of sandbags.
Тут не пройти.
Something real bad.
Ведь
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
дают пройти.
Cops,
Стали
they
как
can't
хера
understand.
кто.
Damn
Фицрой.
stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an old man.
sailors. Oh yeah.
It's a sign.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Человек Фицрой похожи словно близнецы.
What a macabre souvenir.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Известно, кому потребуется скрывать эту информацию. Ты же Фицрой.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to...
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her...
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph.
Ah, yes,
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but...
And for good reason. That's my father.
Your father?
John, his wooden leg is here. You can go and see it, if you're interested.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local...
Not at all. It's an episode from our... Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater. It's displayed on a wall of the...
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 30...
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know...
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
тубзик. О, разошлись. И тут, смотри, разошлись.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that. She's not interested in small... You, on the other hand, nose around too much?
This warehouse looks abandoned.
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
I shall take my leave.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Веревка нужна, да?
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Во, веревка есть.
This handle will be perfect for the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
В смысле? И что теперь? А? Что, силу типа надо прокачать? Ну и чё? О, боже мой. Как так? Как так?
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her. You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows. He's the patron saint of...
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the... There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two... Wait. Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them... Quieter. That's all. What brings you to Dark Water?
Isn't it a bit early for Al?
We got nothing better to do anyway. Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here. So we...
Peculiar
Yeah, It's not because it doesn't...
That statue represents your local...
What do you mean? You wouldn't be looking... St. Brendan. Until those ass...
The two guys behind you.
The bootleggers. They're protecting their territory. They really don't have a choice, eh? They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors. If only they would kill...
Is it Cat who's...
Hold on. Nothing...
Is it Cat who's shaking down...
Hold on just a minute. Nothing at...
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
You could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins...
That's true. Who's asking the questions?
What more can you say?
Not much more than what everyone knows. They were all burnt to death.
The whole...
Don't get it into your head to go wander...
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas. And the accident is... He can be unpredictable. Especially if a stranger starts...
Is he a danger to the public?
No. He's in his own home. Do your...
Короче, с тебя ничего тоже не выйдешь.
Can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
I'll bet you don't see one like her.
Yes, Cat is an extraordinary...
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her, except the captain, of course. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer...
Короче, надо походу с этой Кэт договориться. Я не знаю, патрон, по-другому никак. Надо с ней пообщаться. Где ты сидишь, дура?
What? Another. Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Your small-time hoodlum number is starting to tire me.
My number? I thought I'd made myself clear. But we can go through it again if you didn't understand.
You took me by surprise. It won't happen again.
Oh, so amusing. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Да, в этом мире ничего.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Ну такая. Ну такая, да?
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Ты пялишься.
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here? It smells as bad as it looks. Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Это ее муж. Обгорелый, наверное. Он же богатый. Он не умер, я так понимаю.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Brilliant. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? I'd like to go and see the mansion.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do. Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my conviction.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the...
Yes. If something escaped us, or anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for it.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as Charles was like his son to him. The day of the fire, though, he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see...
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the...
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins.
Ha! You've already begun to... So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford... It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins. Let's go up there. Unless you still...
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
So what...
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy... Oh, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age.
A sad old man doesn't work.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as...
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to read...
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Jeepers.
Ёптыгдык, блядь.
Poe's prophetic raven. Poor kid. Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins. The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for...
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
What now?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye. Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Let's see if I can find something.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Someone deliberately set fire to this mansion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's quite a building, don't you think?